All right, so I've been just enjoying the afternoon. Got the older ones out at the moment. I'm going to give them a bath shortly, but had my chair out under the tree over here, sort of just watching them, because I've, well, basically got to make a decision which birds I want to send this week. So I've just been keeping a reasonably good eye on them to see which ones are doing, probably going to have the best bet. So things have changed a little bit. The race schedule is a little bit confusing. See if we can zoom in a bit more for them. Oh, that's even better. I thought, well, there is a race for 250 kilometers this week in the normal race and also the sprint race, but there's also a sprint too, which is still at 180 kilometers. So we're allowed to enter 15 birds into that. So we've got to pick through 15 of these that we best think are gonna do the best in that. That's basically what it is. So I'm just kind of keeping a close eye on them to see which ones, if there's any there that are giving me a little bit of, well, let's just say I'm a little bit worried about those ones, but they all seem to be doing pretty good. There's probably only one little hen. I think she may be here somewhere, but they are flying pretty well. So we are racing this weekend. It is Wednesday today. I come out of my isolation tomorrow, so I'm back at work for 2 days, and then we are going to basket on Saturday for the 180 kilometer race. We're going to put in 15 birds. The following week is 180 as well, so we'll send the other 15 birds to that race, wherever those went to. So this week will be 15, and then next week we'll send the other 15, and then after that it jumps up to 250 in that sprint race, the sprint series 2. So yeah, we're definitely going to make it. I feel much better about that. Don't know where they're gone now. They're moving pretty well out of sight. The falcon was here a minute ago. I had a real good go on him at the moment, but he's sort of sitting back up on that tower. I watched him go all the way out there actually, and then just reminded me I need to make a video. So we'll hang about a bit. I'm going to give them a bath. Oh, there they're coming over the back here along the trees, so they're sort of hanging away from the loft at the moment. The falcon really had a good go on him, but yeah, they definitely outmaneuvered him, which is really good to see. So wait for him to come back in and we'll talk a little bit more about the race that we're going to try and tackle this weekend. Right, they're coming around. Still got a bit more to go. Now that I've found out that we are only doing a 180 kilometer race, what I've done with the birds is I've just backed them off to one fly a day. Before I was doing 2 1-hour flights, so a total of 2 hours. Now we're just doing a total of 1 hour a day, which is fine. It's only 180 kilometers. They're doing pretty well. So long as they're staying up, I'm pretty happy. These guys pretty much zooming around all the time anyway, so I'm just sort of giving them a bit of a break and just making sure they're doing that hour, and then we'll just see how we go. It's all learning. Don't want to push them too hard, even though it's only a reasonably short race, but I want to give them the best chance. So we'll just keep them moving for now. Try and balance their feet out, and then just give them a bath today, which is four or so days before the race, and then hopefully they'll be ready. But they, yeah, they're doing pretty well. We just have to pick out the first 15 that we want to send, but we'll do that in a video in a couple of days' time. So yeah, doing pretty well. The other lot we've got in here, they've already been out actually. I put them out first, which was a little bit different for me. Falcon didn't turn up. Generally I fly them after the older birds, but they didn't, so we put them out first, which was interesting. And they've done really well. They probably flew for about half an hour and they were roaming, going everywhere, doing really well. They're all in here. So I think after the last 2 episodes, these babies, those ones mature really early. Every one I've bred of them, they do. So we'll keep a close eye on them. But after today's episode, they've done really well. So I think probably tomorrow we'll bring them back in. Probably after we feed the older group, when we bring them in, feed them, we'll let them all in together and they can just bath together. And then after that, they can stay together, not separating, because they've been doing really well. They're actually flying enough to sort of put them in with the other ones, and then hopefully have some good results with these guys. Maybe the only problem before is they were kind of dragging the other ones down, But the last few times I've actually been doing really well, and you can see they're just really sensational. Most of these are just the storm babies. So there's a lot of hens in here actually. There's probably 3 hens and a cock. But that blue bar there is one of Leo's sons. There's actually 3 Leo sons in here. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We've just got to wait for these other ones to come in. Everything's coming, well, it's going along nicely now. The birds are looking good. Pretty confident we've got everything set, ready to go. And hopefully we will make a race and hopefully get some birds back on the day. Well, it's a bit heavy, that bucket, isn't it? It's got my little helper. You definitely like helping. Can I have that? No. Okay. You're definitely getting Big Shock excited. He wants to be part of the action. Let him. It's like time for feeding. Right, can I have that bucket? Because otherwise we'll end up with seeds everywhere. I put the lid on there to stop the chickens getting in there, but we've got to try and stop you, don't we? We're going to bath them? Is that what we're doing? You're trying to help. That's their baths. We're going to give them a bath, hopefully. Yeah, that's their bath salts. Throw in their food as well. Good job. All in one. Alright. You guys are in. Come on. Say that's all of them. We'll let them have a feed, then give them a bath. So I will just wait for them to finish eating. These guys are all done. Next, these guys, I'm really surprised how well they're flying. Like I think we're sort of starting to get a bit of a feel for how to get these birds ready. Some of these are really nice little birds too, so I'm pretty excited to see how these guys go. Probably won't get them on the truck this year. We'll just see how it plays out. Don't want to push them. Definitely just want to take my time with them and just see how they turn out. They're all pretty nice. Really nice, some of them actually. So pretty keen to see how they continue to go. We may get them on a few training tosses. That would be pretty good. So we'll just wait and see. Yep. Mum. Okay, so got my bath salts in there, ready to go, and a bit of water for you guys. And hopefully they will want to have a little bath. Just want to get it done. I should have really done it on the weekend, but I've just totally forgot about it. So if I get them in there now, they should be pretty fine. What I want to do is just open up all the doors. You can all go back to the way things were now. Pretty happy how those ones have been going, like I said. So what we'll do is we'll just take all these. You're not getting any more food. Go have a drink. Get some water in there. So we've had more than enough. So we'll see how we go with them. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, this weekend it's going to be our first race. It's going to be 180 kilometres sprint to. We've got a limit of 15 birds we can put in there. So we've got to be pretty picky on who we actually put through there. So we'll have to be a bit more of a think about it over the next few days who we're going to send. This little hen here is probably the only one that I've got some kind of doubt about. She's probably the only one that does not enjoy flying the most like the rest. Doesn't mean she won't do it, but that's the only thing I've got to go on. But the rest of them are all just looking really good. So I probably may lean at putting in the older ones, whichever ones that I can look in my books and see which ones are a little bit older, having a bit of a fight. Maybe the older ones are probably better suited for this first race, and then we'll see how they go, and maybe we'll put in the other bunch the week after. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I think they'll be fine. Just got to get them all in there. Just looking pretty good, some of these birds, I tell you. What are you photobombing it for? She's a beautiful little hen, this one. I really hope she does some damage this year, because I'd love to breed from her, but who knows, we'll just wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later. Let these guys have a bath in peace and just relax now. Falcons touched them up a bit, so they probably want to just relax and enjoy life without a camera or a falcon. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.